Now we're going to be looking at the station rotation approach using the lesson checklist. As we start, for our learning target, in my peak of the week, our learning target is read by our students as today's goal. Next on the lesson checklist would be to review the agenda. In this case, we look at our agenda on Schoology, and I have our students participate by reading the agenda out loud, one piece at a time, as a preview for our work today. An extremely important part of, especially in virtual learning, is our SEL component, or our social emotional learning component. For today's SEL component, we did a chair yoga session where students were encouraged to get out of their chair, stretch, and then talk a little bit about how they were feeling and how their day was going. In the station rotation approach, we always have a warm-up. In my classroom, we call this the Bell Bite. Today's Bell Bite was structured as an opportunity for students to make a meme based on their understanding of information on the Mayflower Compact. The next item on our lesson checklist is a mini lesson. In our New Technique Network framework, we call this a workshop. It is a 10 to 15 minute whole group activity. For this case, we did a story time, as my students are creating an ebook for elementary school students, and we all read out loud together. So the next item on our lesson checklist is the independent practice. This takes students in their breakout rooms to a series of different workshops. The first workshop for my students today was a one-on-one teacher-led workshop on how to use Creative Commons illustrations as they are creating an ebook for fifth graders. Second workshop within the lesson checklist on our peak of the week was an opportunity for our students to do a scavenger hunt through the Creative Commons illustrations. That gave them an opportunity to collaborate with their individual teams, and also gave me an opportunity to work with another team at the same time. My third workshop, as part of the independent practice, what we again call in New Tech as our workshops, is our Critical Friends protocol. This is where two teams get to collaborate together and give each other meaningful feedback about their product before they actually have to submit it to their audience. And finally, we have our exit ticket. In my class, that is called our Bell Bark. For this, we use the app StudySync, where students are learning how to improve their annotation skills.